What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rise. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video where I'm here at Alfa Romeo of Lakeland here in Florida with the 2023 Alfa Romeo Giulia Lusso that you cannot sleep on. This special edition Alfa Romeo Giulia kind of went under the radar because it's a special edition only here for the United States. Not even Italy or anywhere in Europe gets this model. And this model brings back some Alfa Romeo kind of classics and favorites that we really lost over the past couple model years, and we have it in a special edition. So I had to show it off for you guys because of the fact that you can't get it in a 2024 model year Alfa. You only have it in this 2023. And again, some things that you guys can already see that is going to be favorites that you are going to definitely want over seeing in another model. So with that said, let's check this out. Let's do a spin around, see what this 2023 special edition is all about, and see how much it's going to cost you. Let's go check it out. So I know what you're thinking. Your first thoughts, looks like a 2023 Alfa Romeo. Let's talk more about this because there's some actual Easter eggs and special things that you guys need to know about. Now, beautiful volcano black metallic when it comes to the paint. Check it out. The Florida sun is kind of in and out today with a little overcast, but let's see if you can get that shine and glimmer and see the actual paint. It's not just a regular gloss black. Check that out, guys. It's like multicolored. Look at all those colors kind of trying to shine through the overcast there. Now, the front fascia is what you're used to from Alfa. The Scudetto and Chalobo up front with the aluminum fascia there. I mean, it looks good, and as far as that color goes, all right, that colorway. And then you have the sportier trim with that kind of indentation and groove with that piece that comes up in the front fascia. And then you will see the honeycomb grille there as well on the lower part of the car, and you put it all together and it looks pretty good. It looks very Alfa Romeo-esque that you're used to. But then you come to the side profile and you notice we got a couple of things that is exclusive to this Lusso model. So let's talk about it. You can see the 19-inch aluminum 5-hole wheels. You can only get this on the Lusso. There's no other way to get these in a 2023, let alone the new 2024s. The only way you'll get this bright hole finish is on this model here, this specific trim. And then with the black calipers and white script for the Brembo brakes and the monochrome center cap, it sets it all off perfectly. Check that out. The black against the aluminum looks so cool and classic Alfa. You gotta love it. Now, we're not done because while the side profile is done in black, you know, door handles, mirror caps, the B pillars, everything's done in black. What sets this apart is the chrome window moldings. Those are back for the Lusso model. So you guys can see the chrome going all the way across to, again, Lusso meaning luxury, give it a more luxurious feel. So you have the chrome going across to kind of set everything apart, and then the aluminum wheels, 19 inches, to set everything else all together. I mean, wow, check it out. Now, we're not done yet because in the rear, obviously we have the Alfa Romeo emblem there, as you guys can see, and then the Giulia badging done in chrome on the side. But what is also something we never see anymore, chrome exhaust tips. Done in chrome, we have dual exhaust to give that same symmetry when it comes to the chrome around the window moldings. So again, when you talk about luxurious, you don't want to talk about a gloss black when it comes to the exhaust tips. You want to talk about chrome. So then you add it all together with the tail lamps. It looks really good. Now, we'll see the tail lamps illuminated along with the headlamps in just a moment, but I wanted to add this all together for you guys so you guys can see exactly what we're looking at when it comes to this spec. It gives an overall separation when it comes to the more sporty Alfa Romeos that we're seeing today to give this a more gentleman spec when it comes to the overall trim, finishes, and materials. And we'll really see that in the interior in just a moment. But let's talk about some more things on the outside. So we know this very well. The inline 4 2-liter turbo engine with 280 horsepower, 306 pound-feet of torque. Now, it's paired with a ZF transmission, 8-speed, and carbon fiber drive shaft, rear-wheel drive. What are we talking about as far as numbers? Well, we have a 0 to 60 in about 5.7 seconds and a top speed of around 149 miles per hour. This thing will get up and go. It's very zippy. The steering response is incredible. We know how these things drive. Alfa Romeos are very spirited driving, especially when it comes to the dynamic driving mode. And with it being a 2-cylinder, you actually save out on fuel a lot than having something like a V6. Now, when we talk about a V6, that goes to the quadrifolio model. For the 2-liter, it does pretty good on fuel economy. Actually, let's talk about that and see what you'll pay at the pump. Now, even though we are outside of the rising gas costs, fuel still matters. And premium fuel, yep, premium high octane is recommended for this car. But luckily, you get 25 combined city and highway, 24 city and 33 highway, and it all depends on your driving style. You can actually put this in advanced efficiency mode and put it in cruise control and everything and save the most on fuel. You'll probably get higher numbers than that. And when it comes to cargo, pretty good space, 13 cubic feet of space. Open it right up and you will see that we do have a 40-20-40 split when it comes to our rear seating. And you will see that this is how we fold down those seats on each side. Batteries stowed away back here. Carpets, front plate kit, but we don't need front plates in Florida, so we luck out. And then we have plenty of storage space, but we also have a false floor. And you guys will see that we do have a tow hook there and then a screwdriver there. Now, these are run flat tires, so no spare tires underneath. But with that said, what do you guys think about this space? It's pretty deep and actually pretty to the point. This is where the Giulia really shines when it comes to this package, because the Lusso means luxury, and by gosh, do we have it here for you guys today. The Crema Lusso cannoli seatings. You cannot get this in any other Alfa Romeo model. Not the color, not the style of seat. You cannot get the door cards that are colored and the central two-tone leather dash, or sorry, two-tone dash with the leather upper. You can't get that like this in any other Alfa for the 2023 or even the 2024 model year. So again, that's what makes this so special. So let's step inside, because I said before that this is one of Alfa Romeo's best seats. This is the most comfortable seat, but overall styling, the cannoli leather seats is the best. Then when I close the door, you will see that we have the uppers done in leather with stitching, wood on the inserts, aluminum trim, and then again the Crema for the inserts on the door cards and the armrests here. And then we also have the Harman Kardon sound system, which shows this speaker here. And then going through the center here, we have that same Crema, we have the same wood trim there, and we have the upper done in leather with the stitching. I mean, it's all beautiful, beautiful. Also the wood trim in the center here, again, it's a great place to be. Leather wrapped steering wheel, perforated leather, flat bottom steering wheel. This is what the Lusso is all about, and what helps it show off is that big panel roof to let in a lot of the natural Florida lighting. This is one of the best places to be if you're in an Alfa Romeo model. And then coming back to the analog gauges, if I press here, I can change the view of the analog gauges so you guys can see different things as far as the options and everything that it offers in the inside. So, you know, a little bit less configurable than the fully digital gauges that we have in the newer Alfas, but a lot of people like the classic analog gauges with this big bezel here to show it off and really kind of give it a more natural feel when it comes to ripping through these gears. So that's something to keep in mind. Now, you do see that it is green there, but that's because we're in advanced efficiency mode. If I were to change it to natural, you will see that the natural screen shows up in blue, and you'll see a blue line there, and then red for our dynamic mode there. So again, different things that you guys are used to from Alfa, but just wanted to reiterate that to remind you how we're looking when it comes to the gauge cluster setup. Now, of course, we need to start her up. So foot on the brake with our aluminum pedals there, if you guys can see that. And we'd even point out the aluminum side sill. We were so busy trying to get into this car to experience it all, didn't point that out. Foot on the brake and press the start-stop button on the steering wheel to bring it to life. Now, with the 2023 model, you have your analog gauges, your TFT screen is digital, which you can change all kinds of things inside of that for customization. And then you also have your steering wheel with your driver assistance controls on the left and your radio controls and hands-free controls. Now, over here, we have our lighting controls, our parking sensors, and we also have our start-stop button there as well with little extra cubby for your license registration, just in case you get caught doing some spirited driving. And we also have our turbine ventilation there, locks on the doors, window controls, mirror controls there, and again, the Harman Kardon sound system that we see throughout. We also have our 8.8-inch touchscreen here with all kinds of intuitive designs and very Alfa Romeo in-house when it comes to that. Dual zone HVAC controls, USB 2.0, 12-volt lighter there, stowage, and some cup holders there. We also have a 2-track system for our gear select, wrapped in leather, all right? So we can do our not paddle shifting, but our manual shifting through this as well. And then you also have your key holder there, our parking brake there, electric parking brake, radio controls, our hotkeys, and analog controls for that touchscreen, just in case you don't want to touch the touchscreen. And then our driving mode selector, our DNA mode, where we have dynamic, most fun, natural, which is, everyday driving, and advanced efficiency, best on fuel economy. We also have our wireless charger there, and in this beautiful Crema armrest, we got USB 2.0, aux, USB-C, and we have our key transmitter just in case the key fob battery dies. Up top, we have our controls for our dome light, puddle lights. We have everything for our sunroof all there. We have our home link there for our garage door opener. And then, of course, if I put this down, we got a mirror with a light. So now let's talk about our rear seating, because it carries over that same lavish look all throughout. I mean, even the door paneling and cars there, it shows out in the back of the car just as much as it does up front. You can see, again, looking at the door paneling, we know what we're getting today. We have leather up top. We have wood trim. We have stitching as well with the Crema interior for the door cards and the armrest, aluminum for the handles, and aluminum for the speaker surrounds. So then we go inside, and you will see that beautiful Crema interior with the cannoli seats still come back here. They're also heated seats. Most comfortable seats in the Alfa Romeo model lineup, hands down. You also see that the backrest, you have a netting here for extra stowage. You will see that we have our turbine vents there with our USB 2.0 and heated seating controls as well. And then if I were to pull it down here, you will see in the armrest, we have a couple of cup holders. And then why not pull this back to see that we do have the roof there. It gives us a lot of natural lighting for that sunroof. Again, this is just a beautiful place to be, a comfortable place to be, and just really the best place to be when you're in the back of this car. Now we make sure we check out that illumination right there, as you guys can see, with the bi-xenon headlamps, the amber turn signal there, and the running light right there. You guys will see that that looks all good and dandy, all illuminated. But then we have the amber turn signal there in the mirror cap that lights up as well. And then in the rear, our tails, they show out as well with the fog lamp right there. So you guys will see that at night, this thing is gonna glow when all illuminated. Now, taking a look at the sticker, I didn't want to take it off the car necessarily here because I didn't want to rip it up or anything like that. But since it's here, let's take a look at it, because this is the Alfa Romeo Giulia Lusso rear-wheel drive. And it's the 2023 model year, starting at $46,320. But we know that this is a special edition here for the US. So after all the options that you have on this model, you're looking at a total price of $53,870 after that $1,595 destination charge. And you have a basic warranty there of 4 years, 50,000 miles. Now, with that said, let's talk about what we have here, guys, because the options: Volcano Black Metallic Paint, $660. That's standard, right? But we have that Lusso rear-wheel drive package that makes this model what it is today, with the luxury leather seats, which are done in the cannoli flavor, the front tunnel cargo net, 6-way power adjustable front seats, satin aluminum windows moldings. You also have the dual chrome exhaust tips, gloss black calipers with white script, 8-way power adjustable seat, the 14-speaker Harman Kardon audio system, and the leather dash and upper doors. Then you have the Active Assist Plus package at $1,595, which gives you all your driver assistance. And then underneath that, you also have the 19-inch 5-hole aluminum wheels at $500 with those summer 3-season tires. Now, with that said, that is everything that's optional. This is everything that's standard on this model. Let me see if I can get it at an angle so you guys can see it the best here. Everything that comes with this Giulia Lusso right off the bat is right here. So it does come with a lot of stuff standard, but really what we get is a Lusso package that adds a lot of additional options here that just makes everything that much better. Make sure you guys pause this, zoom in, screenshot it, do whatever you need to do to see everything that this comes with in the 2023 model year. So at $53,000, this special edition Lusso really takes luxury to the next level and where it should be for Alfa Romeo, and really, again, what it used to be for Alfa Romeo. So Alfa Romeo giving us this special edition homage. What do you guys think about it? Are you guys loving the cannoli, the aluminum finish, everything when it comes to the luxurious interiors? Drop those comments down below. What are you guys thinking? And if you guys want to help further support the channel, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe, click the notification bell, but also check the link in the description for Alfa Romeo of Lakeland's website so you guys can get more information on this and get this in your driveway. Now, with that said, you guys have a great day, and we will talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.